What's up, everybody? It's March 13th, 2022, and this is a week we've been waiting for quite some time with the Fed. My name's Clay, and I'm running Forex, and in this video, we're going to go over a weekly outlook for the week, and what I have pulled up here is the data schedule, and things have been kind of quiet on the data front there before this whole Russia-Ukraine fiasco, central banks and interest rates, and was all the craze, but it's about to start again this week with we have Tuesday PPI data, and then Wednesday core retail sales, and then the big, which this is going to be massive because this is going to say how much are the consumers actually spending now, and inflation on the rise, all this stuff. You know exactly what's going on at this point. It's undeniable. So how is the Fed going to process this? Like, are we going to have inflation, potential outbreak with, all the war stuff going on? And then to top it all off, the Fed's going to come in and raise interest rates. Maybe. We'll see. So this is a pretty big deal, pretty big week. And I don't expect too many, be on the lookout, for a lot of fake moves. I don't expect a lot of huge action until this happens because, the market's going to be waiting to find out what it is exactly the Fed's going to do. And of course, they're expected, I would say, to raise rates is what they've been talking about. And everybody else has done it. Up until now. So, there's no reason for them not to follow suit, I would say. But we'll see. So until then, though, it's going to be a pretty, I'm not going to say quiet week. We had some news out of, I guess Iraq yesterday, last night, Iran supposedly firing some missiles at a U.S. base. So just crazy stuff right now. So, right here, we're looking at the US 500, the S&P. I'm pulling this up to just show you the overall sentiment of the market. It's down. It's not looking good. And here we are with the NASDAQ and everything trending down. Are we in, I don't see it. Are we in the correction? Has this even begun? Is this going to stop? This could pan out to be one of the worst declines in our country's history on the way we're going. So the Fed raising rates on top of this is not going to be it's a recipe for a lot of bad news. Now, here we are with the pound has been just getting decimated, just crushed across the board. And here we are, pound dollar, pound New Zealand, GJ kind of holding up. And so I'm looking at these and thinking maybe we might see a bounce in the upcoming week. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping we do. Let me put it that way. I'm looking for an opportunity for us to get some sort of move. Here we are at pound CAD. This was an excellent play. This is a 2-hour time frame. If I go over here to the hourly, this was a big sell-off. We were looking at this in the accelerator group last week, and I remember it was like right here, and we're like, I don't know, it kind of looks like a bottom. And of course, there's another 230 pips. So you just never know, and that's why the saying, the trend is your friend. It's like, why are you going to even fight it? So easier said than done a lot of times. So here we are, NZDJPY. This was a great setup that played out for us nicely last week. But, with markets are about to open right now, I'm expecting some pretty significant risk off activity. This is where we got taken out of entry on NU. And the market seems to be positioning itself for this, risk off sentiment coming in. However, dollar CAD here, this is a trade that we took on Friday, which played out really nicely. And I'm looking for some potentially lower moves in the CAD across the board here. This is US dollar yen. Big shout out to Pete and the accelerator group for calling this this rally here. And, you know, with the Fed coming in, talking about raising rates, here we are at the dollar index. Just massive move off of the support. And hey, people, if anybody in the accelerator group, if you guys remember this, and actually this was 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, I was talking about, you know, these crosses we had right here. Man, what a rally on the dollar index that we just saw. But it could, you know, we'll see. We'll see. A lot's up in the air right now. Let me just put it that way. We're retesting pretty significant level right here as it is on the dollar index, but we're seeing a lot of that strength on the index because of these massive sell-offs, and the pound. Euro held up a little bit better, but euro got just crushed in the past 2 weeks since all this Ukraine stuff started going on. So it's going to be an interesting week, everybody. The market's just opened just now. Let's see if we'll go down the line, see if we have any gaps. Looking here in AU. Take a look at GJ. Not seeing anything significant so far, which I was kind of thinking there would be. So interesting. So that honestly kind of goes to show, and it tells me that here we are in CAD. Like I said, am liking the potential for CAD moves, CAD strength. CAD Swiss looks like we look pretty primed up here for eventual re-entry as we go later into the week. Surprisingly enough, no major gap. So that's what that tells me, is that even the market is like, we can't believe anything we see anymore, because, you know, you get a news report for one thing, turns out it's false. It's just so much propaganda out there, and you just don't even know what's real and what's not. So that's why you got to keep your stops tight and really have a system that works for you, that so you can trade what you see and what you know, and something that's already worked for you in the past. So if you want to learn my system, click the link below, join us in the accelerator, get the tools you need to really step it up, the coaching you need, the indicators, EA, the whole 9 yards, the strategy, and above all, the mindset, and surrounding yourself with winners. You got to you can't just like sit at home alone and not talk to anybody. And I mean, you can, but it's very difficult to do. So you want to surround yourself with people who have the same goals, same aspirations, same energy that you do. And then from there, really make a game plan to go out and crush it. So if that's you, and if you're serious about this, click the link below, join us, live trade with us this week, and we're going to have an epic time. So that being said, everybody, I'll see you in the group. Let's have a great week. Remember, the Fed meeting this week, that's going to be a big deal, and make your trading plan around that this week. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Peace.